Shavua Tov, and welcome to a special 5 minutes of Torah with the Beth Israel Rabbi. Last night, we finished celebrating the holiday of Pesach, a holiday in which we celebrate our freedom from slavery, a holiday in which we celebrate our victory over tyranny. And yet, yesterday, as we were in the midst of the last day of Pesach, and as we were celebrating the peacefulness of Shabbat, and Dafka, Jews along the west coast of North America were marking Yizkor, a time in which we remember those who have passed on. It was another anti-Semitic attack, this time in California, in suburban San Diego, at a Chabad. One person was killed, 3 people injured, in a gun attack by an anti-Semitic white supremacist. This person tried to attack not just Jews, but Judaism, and the very concept of freedom itself. The question is, how do we respond? How to respond Dafka 6 months after the horrific and horrible attack in Pittsburgh against the Tree of Life Synagogue. We, as a Jewish people, have suffered anti-Semitism and similar attacks literally over thousands of years. And we receive the answer to this question of how to respond from our tradition, from our history. This coming Shabbat, we read Parshat Achremot. Often, that parsha is combined with the Torah portion that comes after it, of Kiddushim. Achremot literally means after the death. And it is after the death of Aaron's sons. Kiddushim, which this year is separated from Achremot because of the fact that it is a leap year, means holiness, or Kiddushim to you, as the parsha begins, you shall be holy. And when these 2 Torah portions are brought together, they literally make a sentence that becomes a midrash, a rabbinic explanation for us to understand of Achremot Kiddushim Tihiyu, or after death, you shall be holy. Our response to death comes in the form of holiness. It comes in the form of mitzvot. When a loved one has passed away, we say the mourner's Kaddish. In the mourner's Kaddish, we affirm our belief in God. We bring life into this world in response to death. After death, we fulfill mitzvot. We fulfill the commandments. I wish I could give the answer of why people hate. I wish I could give an answer of why terrible tragedies happen in this world. Unfortunately, ultimately, there are no answers to that. There are no answers to questions such as this. However, what we do know is that our only proper response, the only way we can respond, is by bringing holiness into this world, by doing all that we can not only to perfect ourselves, but to perfect the world around us, to move this world from hate to love. And hopefully we pray that we will never experience anything like this again. I pray that this week and the weeks to come are weeks of comfort and weeks of peace. Shavua Tov.